Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about Steel Dynamics Inc. quarterly report. Steel Dynamics Inc. provides a wide range of businesses and services through its four segments: steel operations, metals recycling operations, steel fabrication operations, and aluminum operations. The company's main offerings include steel products such as hot-rolled, cold-rolled, coated steel, beams, angles, flats, merchant rounds, reinforcing steel bars, specialty shapes, and light structural steel ferrous and non-ferrous scrap metal processing, transportation. Marketing, brokerage, and management services, steel fabrication operations, including steel joists, girders, and steel deck products for non-residential buildings, recycled aluminum flat-rolled products. The company also provides various value-added services such as turning, polishing, straightening, chamfering, precision saw cutting, and heat treating of bar products, exporting its products to international markets. The recent increase in Steel Dynamics Inc.'s stock price can be attributed to a combination of factors. The company's robust third-quarter 2025 earnings, which exceeded market expectations, played a significant role. Additionally, positive earnings guidance provided by the company in September 2025 further boosted investor confidence. Favorable market conditions, including beneficial tariffs on steel imports, also contributed to the stock price increase. These tariffs protected domestic steel producers, such as Steel Dynamics, from unfairly traded foreign steel and potentially boosted their market share. Strategic growth and diversification initiatives, including aluminum and biocarbon projects, further enhanced investor sentiment. The company's acquisition of New Process Steel was anticipated to strengthen its supply chain and distribution capabilities. Strong market demand from various sectors, positive analyst revisions, and the company's continued share repurchases also contributed to the stock price increase. Overall, a combination of strong financial performance, strategic operational advancements, favorable market conditions, and positive investor sentiment have driven the recent rise in Steel Dynamics Inc.'s stock price. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline can be summarized as follows. Revenue growth is primarily driven by increased external revenue in steel operations and aluminum operations, higher externally reported revenue in the metals segment, net sales growth in both steel and aluminum operations segments, increased ferrous scrap shipments, selling prices for metals, and metal spreads. On the other hand, revenue decline is primarily attributed to decreased average selling prices and metal spread, decreased volume in steel fabrication operations, decreased profit-sharing expense due to decreased pre-tax earnings, lower invested cash balances resulting in decreased interest income. Based on the provided financial summary, it is clear that the company is generating a significant amount of positive operating cash flow. The data shows that the company's operating cash flow has remained steady from 2024 to 2025, with $1.2 billion generated in the first 9 months of 2025, compared to $1.5 billion in the same period in 2024. This indicates a consistent and healthy financial performance by the company. The company's financial summary reveals a mixed picture regarding its debt and interest expenses. While the total outstanding debt has significantly increased by $551.4 billion, indicating a rise in debt levels, there is no clear indication of a significant change in interest expenses. In fact, interest expense for the first 9 months of 2025 decreased by 32%. Suggesting that the company's ability to manage its debt may have improved. However, the increase in debt level suggests that interest expenses may have increased, making it essential for the company to closely monitor and manage its financial obligations. The company's financial performance varied across different segments. The steel operations stood out as a strong performer, generating net sales of $376 million and operating income of $107 million. Another segment, likely related to other steel fabrication operations, also showed impressive results with net sales of $317 million and operating income of $497 million. On the other hand, aluminum operations struggled, posting an operating loss of $56 million despite net sales of $71 million. The metals recycling operations, while generating significant revenue of $361 million, had a relatively low operating income of only $32 million. These results indicate that the company's steel-related businesses are driving its financial success, while aluminum and metals recycling operations require improvement. Management is optimistic about the company's outlook, citing record quarterly steel shipments and strong order activity in its steel fabrication segment. They expect volume to increase as aluminum operations continue to commission and ramp up. The company plans to use senior unsecured notes proceeds for general corporate purposes, including debt repayment and potential acquisitions or investments. Despite a decrease in consolidated operating income, management is confident in the company's ability to meet planned 2025 capital requirements and maintain compliance with debt covenants over the next 12 months. They also increased the quarterly cash dividend by 9% due to confidence in current and future cash flow generation capability. Overall, management's comments suggest a positive outlook for the company's growth and financial performance. Steel Dynamics Inc.'s financial summary reveals dividend and share buyback activity in its financial summary. Steel Dynamics Inc. reveals that it has engaged in both dividend payments and share buybacks. The company declared and paid cash dividends totaling $221.7 million in 2025, indicating a commitment to returning value to shareholders through regular distributions. Furthermore, the company also undertook significant share repurchases, with a total of $660.6 million spent on buying back shares in 2025. This demonstrates Steel Dynamics' focus on enhancing shareholder value by reducing its outstanding share count and potentially boosting earnings per share. That concludes the financial summary for Steel Dynamics Inc. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.